what it meant when he said, send forth the sickle and reap. That's a powerful phrase. We've got to understand some of this process that I'm speaking of as maturity. Let me end by pulling everything together. Okay. Are we all together? Any questions before I sum it up?
Excuse me.
Okay. I'm trying to get down. I'm not a coffee drinker, by the way, so only when I'm places like here or Shoney's. Sometimes a Bojangles, but I don't drink it at home.
You don't like Bojangles, I know that.
I like it. I do like the sausage, but anyway, let me get back to what's spiritual. Hallelujah. All right, so let me bring this to a conclusion. Then I'm going to give you notes, and everything that I know about these verses, I'm giving it to you free of charge. This passage made a shift in my life in verse 8 when I saw Babylon was fallen. Now, it doesn't say is fallen, it says it has already been dismantled. The Greek tense implies Babylon has already been dealt with. So in verse 8, I realized that the thing that was causing my struggle in my life has already been dealt with. So there is nothing in my life that I will ever deal with that God has not already dealt with. I can't tell you how liberating that is to me. That makes me so free. And that gives me a power to minister to people. I tell people that are struggling with things in life, don't you know God has already taken it? And it gives you hope to know if God's already taken care of it. That gives us hope. Right? So I heard that. But then I go to verse 9, and all of a sudden, then here's a people that is still influenced by the image and the mark of the beast. And so I'm thinking, well, hold on a second. How in one moment can a people be so free from judicially from what is fallen, but at the next verse they're still affected by it? And that bothered me. So we went on this 3 or 4 week discussion of the difference between the old nature, the new nature. Is there a dual nature? Has one been taken care of? What's the difference between the old man and the flesh? We went through all of that, and I hope you benefited from it. I did, and I have notes that later in life they'll still be instrumental to more people, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. But that caused me to ask something about this struggle. How can we be so up Sunday and be so down Tuesday? Right?
I'm the other way around, but anyhow, go ahead.
I mean, look, guys, please, if you think I'm talking about you, I'm not. Please don't get offended by this. But you know, this sounds bad on me this way. But I've been in this area since 1991. And on Facebook, I've got hundreds and hundreds of friends that used to be here that are no longer with me. I mean, I've seen people come, I've seen people go. I've seen people come, I've seen people go. I've seen people come, and I've seen people go. And I have not missed, the most I've ever missed in 1 year preaching from the pulpit has maybe been 4 times. I don't ever miss. I'm not gone all the time. I always have guest speakers. I preach most every Sunday that I'm here. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I want to do. That's what I live for. But man, I've seen so many people come and go, and I've seen some people go to other places, but I've seen some people that just don't. Mark and I were having this discussion. We just friends that, where are they? Where are they in church? Still serving the Lord? What's going on? And you know, I guess I've never had the opportunity. I have had opportunity, but you know, I've always come back next Sunday, right? Where's where I am, or Wednesday. Whatever you do Sunday, I'm going to be here. Whatever you do next Wednesday, guess what? I'm going to be here. If it's 4 of us, if it's 3, if it's 40 of us, I'm going to be here next Sunday. So I see a lot of people struggling who are up this 3 months, then I don't see them for 10 months. I talked to somebody the other day, I haven't seen them in 2 years. I said, well, what happened? You get offended? Oh, no. Did I make you mad? No. I want to say, well, then what's happening? I mean, what's going on, right? I mean, we all know the struggle of life is real. Okay, so what I'm telling you is not something you haven't experienced. So verse 8 says Babylon is fallen. Verse 9 of chapter 14 tells us that there's people still influenced by the beast. Verse 10 tells us that God's passion is released to deal with this compromise in our lives through cleansing agencies like fire and brimstone. Man, I'm so glad we studied verse 10. It has changed my opinion. A guy called me the other day. He said, are you a fire and brimstone preacher? I said, yes. I said, yes. And he said, you mean you preach a lot on hell? I said, no. I just believe Jesus is concerned and passionate about cleaning up your life, man, and making you fit for the work of the kingdom.
Amen.
He said, that's not fire and brimstone. I said, that's absolutely what fire and brimstone. If you understand, this is the Greek word fire and brimstone speaks of what cleanses and restores. It's not about what damns you. It's what fixes you. Man, that's worth my drive here, right? That's the fourth time I've said that, and I meant that. It's the last time I'm going to say it, but that was worth my drive coming here tonight. Just to know that. So verse 10 says his wrath is a mistranslation. We think that means anger. It's the word for passion. It's like the passion that a man has for his wife. He's not angry with her. He's passionate for her. Don't you know God is passionate for His bride? He's not trying to kick her out. He's trying to build her to everything she's called to be. That's verse 10. Verse 11 says, and if you're not working with me, verse 11 says, I'm not going to let you rest until what's in you is dealt with. Man, I think that's so powerful. Then verse 12, this is how I'll summarize it. Verse 12, he says, and this is how you endure the test of life.